Hi, grade fours and fives. Today, you just have one page of math homework. Probably one of the easiest days you'll have for math. Well, I guess Tuesday and Thursdays you don't get math. So those are probably your easiest days. Anyways, today is just one page, jump 4.2, page 30. So today we're looking at equal parts of a set, and let's read the top box together. Fractions can name parts of a set. 1/5 of the figures are squares. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 shapes in the set. So 5 is the denominator and 1 square, so 1 on top. Okay, 1/5 are circles. Again, there's only one circle out of the 5 possible shapes, so it's 1/5. And there are 3 triangles, 1, 2, 3, 3 triangles out of a possible 5 shapes, so 3/5. Okay, let's look at number 1. Write fractions in the blanks. So we have how many shapes? 3. 1, 2, 3. So all of your fractions are going to have a denominator of 3. Okay? So this is blank of the figures or circles. And then, so let's see. How many circles are there in the set? 2. So you can write 2/3 of the figures or circles. And the next one is blank thirds, again, because there are 3 shapes of the figures are shaded. So how many are shaded? There is only one shape shaded. So you're going to write 1/3. So 1/3. Okay, pretty straightforward. You do B yourself. Number 2A. 5/8 of the figures are. So we need to look at what has 5 shapes. So like 5 shapes unshaded, 5 shapes shaded, 5 squares, 5 circles, 5 triangles. So let's see. There are only 3 triangles, 1 circle. So how many squares? 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 squares. So it can't be anything to do with actual shapes. Shaded. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 shaded. How many are unshaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we found our answer. 5/8 of the figures are unshaded, or you can just write not shaded. Okay, B. 3/8 of the figures are what? So look at the shapes. Are there any shapes that have 3? Are there any 3 that are shaded? So let's see. 3. No, 4 squares, 1 circle. Oh, there's 3 triangles, so we can say are triangles. Or there's also another 3. 3 that are shaded. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Number 3. A soccer team wins 5 games and loses 3 games. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to erase this. Okay, so 3A. A soccer team wins 5 games and loses 3 games. How many games did they play? So if you win and lose 5 games, you need to add 5 plus 3. So 5 plus 3 equals how many games in total? 8 games. Okay, so you're just going to write 8 in the blank. B, what fraction of the games did the team win? So now you know how many games they played in total, so that should be your denominator, and then read the question to find out how many games they won, and that should be your numerator. Okay, so B, you do yourself. Basically give you the answer already. Number 4, a box contains 4 blue markers, 3 black markers, and 3 red markers. So I'm going to write 4 in blue, 3 red, and there's 3 black. Okay, so here, let's write blue, black, and red. Okay, so the question is, what fraction of the markers are not blue? You can make a picture to help. Okay, so if if you want, we can make pictures. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blue, 3 black, and 3 red. Okay. So which ones are, what was the question? Not blue. Okay. So count how many are not blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 are not blue, but they want you to write the fraction. So how many are there in total? So add them up. So 4 plus 3 plus 3, 7 plus 3 is, 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus 3 is 10. So 10 in total. So your fraction is 6 are not blue out of a possible 10 markers. So your fraction is 6/10. You are not allowed to just write 6/10. You have to do number 4, 5, 6 in your notebook or on a lined piece of paper. You basically need to do this. You need to show me, you can draw a picture with the markers. You need to show me your addition. You need to tell me how many are not blue, and then write the fraction and write a complete sentence. So your complete sentence is 6/10 of the markers are not blue. Okay? So please do every step, show your work. Number 5, write 4 fraction statements for the picture. Okay, so I will do 1 with you. You have to do the other 3. So a fraction statement is the same thing as, say, what you did in number 1, number 2. Those are all fraction statements. Okay. So for example, let's do not shaded. So we can see there are 2 that are not shaded. So that's the top. And out of how many shapes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So we can write 2/5 are not shaded. Okay, so that is a fraction statement. So you need to do 3 more. You can do shaded. You can do maybe how many are triangles, how many are squares, how many are circles. Okay, so you need to have 4 statements in total. I've only done 1 with you. Okay. All right, number 6, draw a picture that fits all the clues. Okay, so I'm gonna do 6A with you, and then you are in charge of doing 6B yourself. All right. Okay, 6A. Okay, there are 5 circles and squares. So you know that there are 5 shapes in total, but you don't know how many. So don't just draw random 5 squares, 5 circles. Read the clues. 3/5 of the figures are squares. So you know there are 3 squares. Okay? And you know that there's a total of 5 shapes. So that means how many are circles? If 3 are squares, then that means 2 are circles. Okay? And 2 of the figures are shaded, 2 circles are shaded. So that means we have to shade our 2 circles. And that also fits the 2/5 of figures are shaded. Okay, so you need to draw this in your notebook, 6A. Okay, B, you're going to do yourself. So 5 triangles and squares, and read the clues to tell you which ones are shaded, which ones are triangles, etc. Okay, so that's the end of this page.